Hey, good morning. I want to do a quick buzz through on the timing for the severe weather potential this weekend and especially on Sunday. We may catch a couple of isolated thunderstorms along U.S. Highway 20 in northwestern Iowa this afternoon. That's going to be kind of a cap situation where we either get something or we get nothing at all. But we're going to be watching that closely. My biggest concern for the weekend is Sunday afternoon into Sunday evening. So let's go through that. First of all, a few thunderstorms overnight tonight. Some of those could be severe. Hail and wind will be the main threat. We're going to get some good rain in places that really need some rain. But as we go into Sunday afternoon, notice here as we hit around noon, we're starting to see the clouds break up a little bit. The sun's going to shine through. That's going to give us some heating energy for these storms to develop. And I think things are going to be relatively quiet early on Sunday afternoon, and then some very fast thunderstorm development. And you can already see a couple of things starting to pop up here in central South Dakota Sunday around midday. And then by the time we get into mid to late afternoon, things are really going to start to rock and roll here. And what we're going to be watching for is whether or not these storms stay individual cells for a while. If that's the case, we're going to have a better shot at some of these producing a tornado. But it's also possible that they will develop very quickly and very quickly form into big clusters and messes of storms, which means they'll have to share their energy with each other. And while they'll still be severe, less likely that we'll have those big tornadoes. But the possibility is definitely there for tornadoes. Here we are at 4 o'clock on Sunday. Everything moves east. Now, I want you to focus more so on the timing and not necessarily the exact placement of these. One of the things that happens is that storms, for example, on Sunday, a lot of that will depend on how the storms Saturday night play out and how they impact the atmosphere. So the front could shift, the front could line up in a different spot. So the actual location of these individual cells could change a little bit, but the timing of the overall line here from western Minnesota across southeastern South Dakota, 5, 6, 7 o'clock. And then as we continue down the line here, by 8 o'clock, we're going to start to see some of these moving into Minnesota. And then as we continue down the line here through the rest of the evening, the storms will continue to progress. And as we make our way further along into the evening, we're going to see this line become more linear or more of a line of thunderstorms. And when that happens, we are switching our threat from the potential for big tornadoes to damaging straight line wind gusts and large hail, although an isolated spin up could happen along the front edge of that line. But then things become more hail and wind focused. Now, as we take you through Sunday night into Monday, we are looking at another severe risk Monday afternoon and Monday night. And this could be significant from the Twin Cities, Mankato, northwestern Iowa down to about Omaha and east. And again, on Monday, everything will kind of depend on how storms play out Sunday and Sunday night. That will impact the atmosphere and have a really big impact on what develops and how things develop on Monday. So stay tuned this weekend. Stay weather aware. I'll be watching everything. I'll put the live stream up once storms really start to hop. But I know a lot of folks are going to be busy with graduations and stuff this weekend. So be paying close attention to the weather Sunday, especially Sunday afternoon and Sunday night. And again on Monday afternoon and Monday night. That's what's going on. Stay tuned. It's going to be a really great day Saturday. Should be nice weather. Enjoy it and be safe. Catch you later.